While it would be great for all of our favorite superhero actors to do their own stunts, they have to step aside and let their stunt doubles do the dirty work every now and then. The thing is, many of these stunt doubles are even more impressive than the celebrities they impersonate. They're the real heroes here. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with CBR and ring that bell to become part of our notification squad so you never miss a video. Without further ado, here are some superhero actors with cooler stunt doubles. Margot Robbie. The maniacal charm of Harley Quinn in 2016's Suicide Squad was due in large part to the performance by Margot Robbie. She found a way to capture the quirks and eccentricities of the Joker's main squeeze with her sass and fun-loving approach to violence. The person behind the red and blue pigtails was Ingrid Kleinig, who performed all of Robbie's stunt work. Now, Robbie did a lot of stunt work herself, but like most actors, she left the more dangerous work, like jumping from rooftops and being suspended from ladders, up to Kleinig. Both her and Robbie hail from Australia, where she enjoys hiking and other outdoor activities, like saving babies from dingoes. Sorry, that's too much? Yeah, okay. Scarlett Johansson. ScarJo may be the one that makes her black catsuit look good, but Heidi Moneymaker is the one that makes her look like the elite Russian assassin Natasha Romanoff is. And yes, her name is actually Heidi Moneymaker. That's probably the best last name of all time. Every insane scorpion kick, backflip, or fast-paced sprint throughout exploding debris is Moneymaker, who also happens to have the same muscular, lean, and curvaceous body type that Johansson has developed for her role in the Avengers films. Again, we love to watch her work. A former gymnast, she uses her extreme flexibility to accurately perform Johansson's extensive fight choreography. She hasn't only worked with ScarJo though, as she has been the stunt double for Ruby Rose in John Wick Chapter 2, and for Michelle Rodriguez in the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Bring it on, One-Eyed Willie.
Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds' first appearance as Deadpool occurred in X-Men Origins Wolverine, where he made a cameo as the Merc with a Mouth. The short cameo showed us all the Deadpool we would end up falling in love with in a standalone movie later on, but the final scenes involving Weapon 11 were done by actor, stuntman, and martial artist extraordinaire Scott Adkins. His decades of martial arts training made the fight sequences more believable, even if fans felt Deadpool had been let down by the plot. That's an understatement. He also looks a lot like Ryan Reynolds, which is one hell of a compliment. He's even touted as the replacement for Ben Affleck as Batman. But until then, we'll watch him kick major ass in the comic book movie Accident Man.
We know each other. He's a friend from work.
Chris Hemsworth. We feel like it would be difficult to get a stunt double for Chris Hemsworth. Not many guys have a godly flow like his, or his dashing good looks, yet somehow Bobby Holland Hanton has Hemsworth's size and height, as well as his movie star good looks. This is probably why he's been able to be the stunt double for both him and Chris Evans, who plays Captain America.
Wait, he's Thor and Cap? That is awesome!
Like other superhero stars who find a good double and keep them, Holland Hanton is contractually obligated to double for Hemsworth in any film he's in. That's a good gig. If you take a closer look at Bobby Holland Hanton, he looks like he could be one of the Hemsworth brothers.
Jane.
Natalie Portman. It would follow that someone like Chris Hemsworth would marry someone as gorgeous and impressively fit as Elsa Pataky. The guy could pretty much get any girl he wants, and definitely chose the right one. No doubt it made their time on the set of Thor: The Dark World extra special, since she was one of the many stunt performers for Natalie Portman as Jane Foster. However, none of them got to actually make out with Thor. Aww. Due to a conflict of interest and other business obligations, Natalie Portman couldn't be on set to film the final scene, where Jane and Thor share a passionate kiss. It's something she's probably still kicking herself about to this day. Filling in for her in a brunette wig was, you guessed it, Elsa Pataky. Portman explained in a Comic-Con panel that the reason the kiss seemed so genuinely vigorous was because the real-life romance between the two.
Teach me.
Benedict Cumberbatch. For all his accolades as a dramatic thespian, Benedict Cumberbatch has made a name for himself in the action movie genre, with leading roles in Sherlock, Star Trek Into Darkness, and recently Doctor Strange. It only follows that he would have a stunt double with an equally impressive resume. Leo Woodruff may not bear a striking resemblance to Cumberbatch, but you might argue he's better looking and more physically capable than the movie star. This is why he was just the man for the job on Doctor Strange, where he first met Cumberbatch and helped him make his action sequences truly magical. Appearing in such film franchises as Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy, Woodruff is no stranger to the biggest of blockbuster stunt demands. If you want to see his actual acting abilities, then check him out as Howland Reed in Game of Thrones Season 6. Sarah Michelle Gellar. While she may not have played a superhero in any movies, we still believe Sarah Michelle Gellar deserves a spot in this video. They say that after 30, all the roles actresses get in Hollywood are mom roles, with the implication that they're not complex or particularly interesting. Well, if you're a stunt performer like Sophia Crawford, you're just getting warmed up. At over 50 years old, her filmography has credits for the past 3 decades. It all started in the early 90s with Power Rangers, and later when she acted as the stunt double of, you guessed it, Sarah Michelle Gellar in the much-loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She even married the show's stunt coordinator, Jeff Pruitt. The superhero fighting prowess of the Slayer was made all the deadlier by Crawford's expert martial art abilities. More recently, Crawford has appeared in Jason Bourne and Wonder Woman, performing stunts alongside women half her age and still rocking some serious six-pack abs.
Zordon would lose all respect for me if I don't kill you.
Elizabeth Banks. With a career spanning almost 2 decades, Krista Bell has made a name for herself doing stunts in blockbusters like War of the Planet of the Apes, Deadpool, and Godzilla. When Elizabeth Banks needs a stunt double for the new Power Rangers movie, it only makes sense that Krista Bell was selected. That's not only because she was more than up for the task of playing Rita Repulsa, but also because they look like they could be sisters. They seriously look like they're long-lost blood relatives or something. The costume and makeup to portray Rita Repulsa took a lot of time to put on and made it very awkward to perform stunts in, but Bell still found a way to make it look flawless. She's been the stunt double for many other actresses, including Kate Bosworth, Amaya Miller, and recently, Jessica Chastain in Molly's Game. She loves mixed martial arts, weightlifting, hiking, and being outdoors.
I'm just trying to make a living, booze costs money. Usually.
Krysten Ritter. In order to be the stunt double for Krysten Ritter as the tough-as-nails, no-nonsense PI Jessica Jones, you need to be equally formidable. Well, it turns out that Deborah J. DJ Rostenberg fits the bill. She cut her teeth on a lot of stunts for the Daredevil series before being brought up to double as Ritter in Jessica Jones and again in The Defenders. This chain of events is impressive because, compared to the stunt doubles working in the superhero game, Rostenberg's career as a stunt woman is only 4 years old. She snagged the job due to her ability to memorize complex choreography and her martial arts training. Her very first stunt credits were in the popular crime thriller series The Following, then Gotham the following year. She loves hiking and spending time with her husband and 5 children. Yes, she looks this good and still has 5 children. Holy moly, girl.
What do you want from me? Fear.
Ben Affleck. Nicknamed the Spider due to his agility, dexterity, and speed, Albert Valdez has been a stuntman extraordinaire for quite some time now. He's had a long list of action film credits before landing the job as stunt double for Ben Affleck in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Tall, ripped, and swarthy, Valdez could be a leading man himself, so it's no surprise he doubles for them. While he started out doubling for Ben Affleck in Justice League, he doubled for both Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. Just look at the guy. Of course he could double for both of them. When he isn't spending hours at the gym and performing feats of superhuman agility, he's free running and doing parkour. Valdez is essentially living the life of an actual superhero. He trains in karate, jiu-jitsu, and Muay Thai boxing, and prefers to combine interval training like CrossFit with his bodybuilding workouts.
Hungry?
Elodie Yung. As a stunt double for Elodie Yung, performing as the formidable and cunning assassin Elektra on the hit Netflix series Daredevil, Lauren Mary Kim has to put her expertise in fight choreography and mixed martial arts to the test. She's followed Young around as her stunt double in other shows, appearing in The Defenders, and was even her acrobat double on Marvel's Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. As beautiful as Young and possessing the same exotic charm, she trains in Taekwondo, Wushu, Salat, Silat, Filipino martial arts, Jeet Kune Do, and the graceful dance like capoeira. Yes, she could have you on the ground tapping out in a millisecond. I wouldn't complain.
Still don't trust me, huh?
Anne Hathaway. When Anne Hathaway straddles her motorcycle as Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises, it's her stunt double Jolene Van Vogt that gives it the nitro boost. Her name may sound Dutch, but she's actually Canadian and damn good at driving motorcycles. Oh, Canada. In fact, she was the first Canadian motocross national champion and the first woman to backflip a full-size dirt bike. Her stunt woman career has recently taken off, but her adrenaline-pumping stunts have been occurring since she was a teenager, just beginning to ride her dirt bikes. Since she was 14, she has quickly ridden to the top of the most elite championships involving dirt bike racing. Unfortunately, such insane stunts come at a cost, and injuries in 2015 forced her to have multiple reconstructive surgeries.
Hulk like fire, Thor like water.
Well, kind of both like fire.
Wow, there you have it. Do you agree with this list? Are there any cool stunt doubles we may have missed? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to CBR to keep up to date with all our videos. Thanks for watching.